Hey, true believers, it's your boy, Stan Lieberman, and today we are talking about heroes. I was never big on heroes as a kid as far as paramedics or cops or firemen. I never wanted to be that kind of thing. I never wanted to be a construction worker or a normal thing. I always went to the more fictional and kind of fantasy kind of way. I was drawn to the cartoon Ninja Turtles. I don't think that I would have been into them as much as I was if it were not a children's cartoon. It being very grittier when it came out as a comic book, I think I would have never been into it as much. It came from a lot of what I thought it was to be a good, decent person. I guess a hero. And yeah, that was just the main point of why I watched the Ninja Turtles. They were ninjas who were also just doing good because they were having fun and being heroes. I don't know, I just never got into that whole concept of being a cop or a firefighter. I just found it to be boring, I guess, as a kid. I have no disrespect to veterans and whatnot. I think what they do is so much to protect other people, and it's really means a lot to have people out there who will sacrifice their lives for other people, and they're real. Growing up, I think I enjoyed Spider-Man so much. It's just one of those things that because he had a flaw of trying to be a normal person while trying to balance this Spider-Man superhero lifestyle, or way of life, I guess. It was very made me want to be a better person, I guess, and made me want to it made me really notice how things can impact other people, the way and the choices you make. You know, great power comes great responsibility. And I think that's still something that you can hold on to this day. And I think being us losing him just recently, Stan Lee has been such a thing that he means a lot to me as far as changing things, or just Stan Lee was one of those people who, you know, pushed the boundaries on comics and what could be put in a comic book. He, you know, him being the person who kind of pushed for those anti-drug, you know, may it be awful comic book writing, but be a part of those anti-drug comic books where you had to watch Spider-Man tell someone not to do crack, and you know, you push boundaries on what could be done in a comic book, and I think that was important, and you know, change things, and being a big part of life in general. And the way I grew up, because without him and without, you know, other people like Jack Kirby and people like that who've already, you know, passed away, it's just difficult to not see how I would be without Spider-Man being a big part of my life, being so, you know, a huge way to just not base my life on, but just to live by. And I really appreciate that. And unfortunately, we have lost someone who was always upbeat and had such a positive energy to him, that it's just a shame that we had lost him recently, and that he will no longer be a part of those Marvel movie cameos. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about heroes and how important they are in people's lives. I think there's times where I have heroes that I want to meet and hang out with, but there's no people that I legitimately look up to. I think I more so want to be someone more than I want to be looking up to someone. I don't ever want to look up to Spider-Man. I wanted to be Spider-Man as a kid. I wanted to be a Ninja Turtle as a kid. I never wanted to be you know, someone who was their own person, I guess. You know, I don't look at Nolan North as a great voice actor and be like, I want to be Nolan North. I want to be me as a good voice actor. I don't want to be, you know, Haley Williams. I want to be a singer or a musician as good as Haley Williams. It's for me, heroes are always someone to strive for, and a hero is how you define yourself. And I think that is something that has been a big important part of my life, as far as the choices you make and the important responsibilities. And yeah, enough said. It's just a part of what defines you as a person. And I think heroes are an important part of that. And I'm going to go out on this. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the love, and whoever's watching this, thank you, and Excelsior. Fan of Pops, FYE has some exclusives. FYE is such a fucking scam when it comes to asking for your email. When you're in FYE, don't ever give them your email. You tell them to fuck off. Or if they say, oh, I'm sorry, what's your email so I can look you up? You just say no. Just say no. Don't even explain it. Just say no.